Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name's Justin and I'm running for the king, and my shed is overflowing here in my backyard with inventory that I need to list on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, and other platforms. And that's what I do. I'm a part-time reseller, and this video is all about that. This video is going to cover everything from Tuesday, the 31st of October, Halloween, through today when I'm filming this, at least in the shirt, when I'm filming this, that's Monday, and it's the 6th of November. So it goes from the 31st to the 6th. That's how my eBay week works. So that's how my videos work. It's been a pretty eventful week. I've had some decent sales. I went to a private pick with an estate sale company, and that was pretty awesome, or semi-private pick, but you know, it was like two people there, two resellers there. So that was pretty nice. We'll talk about that. I sold something on Bonanza this week and, well, had some issues when it came to shipping, and you may have seen my short that I've already released on that, but we'll get to that as we get to it. So let's jump back to Tuesday and we can work our way through the week. I'll see you there. Happy Halloween, everyone. Today is Tuesday. It's the 31st of October, and I'm not in costume today because I was in costume yesterday, or at least at the end of the last video, which I filmed yesterday. Anyway, I have orders to show you, and I'm going to pull those orders. They're all on eBay, and I think there's 6 of them. Yes, 6 orders, all on eBay. Let's grab the DVD that sold first, and it's going to be a Shirley Temple DVD set. It's this one right here. So Shirley Temple collection, there are 6 DVDs in here for the 6 movies. Not a huge pickup. I would not recommend buying it if it's used. I did get volume 2 and 3 sealed with this one. This is volume 1. Those are still listed. Those are listed for a little bit more. This one sold $4.99 plus shipping. I sold an art print. I haven't sold an art print in a while. It's going to be back here. Let's see if we can find it. It is going to be this one right here, 8x10 print for Home Alone. And this one is numbered 252 out of 400. This came out of a Zobi subscription box. Oh, it's signed by the artist there too. This one sold $9 plus shipping. I sold another one of those hardback graphic novels I picked up in Cincinnati. It's Avengers Standoff. Got a little over $3 into each of these, and this one sold $14.39 plus shipping. I have a CD. This is America, A Horse with No Name. I picked this up at Goodwill or maybe at a yard sale. I don't remember. It sold for $8.99 plus shipping. I'm sorry if I'm going kind of quick. It's the end of my day. I didn't film at lunch because I was not here. I worked for a couple hours this morning, and then I went to a semi-private pick with the local estate sale company, and I filled my car. The trunk, the back seat, and the passenger seat. I don't have a big car, but it is full of stuff. I even passed on some stuff just because of size. I think I did really well. I have a short coming out, I think, that I'm going to show you that has just a hint of glimpse of what I picked up. You'll see it as it comes out, and I'll try to track that at least, you know, for myself. That way I can see when I break profit, because I did spend quite a bit of money today. But let's get that next item that sold. It's going to be here in this tub, I believe. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. It doesn't look like much, but it is 4 scent portable fragrances from Bath & Body Works, I think. And these are retired scents and stuff, I think. I picked them up at a yard sale for like a quarter. They sold for $4.99 plus shipping. I had 6 sales and I've picked 5. So if you're doing the math in your head, I have 1 left. But before I get to that, I do have an update on that Mercari return situation on the dog shoes. So I never heard anything, and I sent them a message yesterday through their app, and I had to select something that wasn't what I needed just so I could get a message out to them. They don't exactly have the most convenient way to get a hold of them, but I sent a message, and within about an hour, I had a message back, and they told me they reviewed it. They're going to have to release my funds. I don't know what they did with the buyer, if they refunded them, if they told them to shove it. I don't really care. My side's done. They gave me automatic feedback, so if there's no bad feedback that can come through, and I got my $15 or whatever it was after fees. So I'm happy that that got finalized and finished. And so I don't know. This may be the case anytime you get a return request on Mercari. You may have to wait and wait and wait. Maybe not. Maybe it just fell between the cracks. Maybe they're just backed up due to the busyness of Mercari. I've been selling a lot of Mercari. Maybe everyone else has too. I have no idea, but it turned out well for me. All right, let me grab the last item. I need 2 hands. I'll be right back. I think I may have showed you this the other day on a short or something. I don't remember. Either way, I went yard selling a couple weeks ago and I picked this up. I think I paid $2 or $3 for it. It was less than $5 for sure. I think it was $3. It's Key to the Kingdom. It is vintage. It's from 1992. It is fully complete. It's like immaculate. The box has a little bit of wear, but everything inside, it looks like it was either never played or played once. And it's a huge board. I mean, look, it opens and opens and opens. And it's really cool. Anyway, so I listed it at the top end of the comps because I thought I would have to take an offer, so or have to sit on it for a bit. But it sold. It sold in about a week, and this game sold for $49.99 plus shipping. And I'm probably going to send it priority just because I can stick it in 2 1095 boxes easier than I can like make a box for Grand Advantage. I'm not really sure. We'll see what the price difference is, if there's a price difference. But I'm super happy for this. It's the best sell I have for the day. And that's, well, that's going to be about it for that. I don't know if you saw my desk in the background. It is covered in Christmas ornaments. I picked up a giant flat and half an IKEA bag of more Christmas ornaments. Most of them are from Hallmark. Lots of sets, like train sets. But I got a lot of Linux ones too. They're vintage. I don't know if they sell or not, but they were in the flat. I just grabbed the flat at that semi-private sale. So anyway, I'm super happy. I got to get some listings up. I got 0 so far yesterday, 0 so far today, and so I do want to get some stuff. I do have tons to list now, and I do have to get my trunk unpacked. Thank you so much for hanging out there with me today, and well, I'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday. It's the 1st of November, so happy November to y'all. And I have 5 items going out. My shed is a crazy mess. I went to that estate sale yesterday, and I'm trying to go through some stuff last night, and well, I have stuff everywhere. In fact, I had to put some stuff in front of my front door. I can't even get out right now. If there was a fire back here, I'd be hurting because I couldn't get down the aisle because I had just stacked it, and my other aisle was death pile. So anyway, it's crazy around here, so don't mind the mess. I do have some items going out, including one really good book flip I have. Let's grab another book lot that sold first. It's back here. These are all by Peter Danielson. They're the Children of the Lion, and it's a big old book series about the Israelites coming out of Egypt, and it's a fictionalized account. And these are 3 random books. I was hoping I would find more at my thrift store when I bought a big old book deal, and somehow they ended up in the cart, even though I only found these 3. But they sold 20 cents a piece, so 60 cents here. They sold for $4.99 plus shipping. And if you see, this is one of the things I've went through. I bought a big box of display signs, all for different like porcelain things and different things. You see, I mean, like if you had a store that sold Gorham dolls, you'd maybe have the sign, or Dom Crystal would be right there, or I don't know, Perillo. I have no idea what that is, but that's a thing that was sold. I dug through that box yesterday and pulled out all those signs, and I listed a few, and I actually have some watchers on 2 of them, so maybe they'll actually sell. One I listed for $100. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm here in the back to grab another book. It's not the big book sale, but it is a pretty good sale. It's here behind these Wii guitars, which I do have listed. This isn't Death Pile. Well, the guitars aren't. This is the Anchor Bible First Kings, and it is a commentary book just for First Kings, and it is pretty thick. It's in pretty good shape. I picked this up at my hometown thrift where books are $25 for $1. I think I picked up like 10 books that day, and some of them were for personal use. So let's say I have 20 cents into this. Anyway, I took an offer on this last night. They paid this morning. It sold for $25 plus shipping. I picked up this watch at a yard sale for 25 cents. It had issues, but it sold. It's here in this box. From what I saw, this is a pretty rare watch, but it did have some issues. It is a, let's see if it'll focus on there. It is a Goofy sleeping watch, and his dreams go by. And the only issue is, well, the issues are that it has this little crack, it looks like, in the crystal right there between the 8 and the 9. It's really tiny, but it doesn't look like a scratch. It looks like it's a crack. And then it needs a battery. And since I had the crack, I wasn't going to put a battery into it or anything like that. It is vintage. I mean, it says made in Hong Kong on the leather strap, and that's the original strap. This one was Disney Store exclusive way back in the day. And I listed for a little bit more, but I kept getting offers right at the $10 mark and decided just to take one that sold $10 plus shipping. And maybe I gave that away. If it runs after a battery's in there, I probably did. But and I'm fairly certain it'll probably work. But 25 cents into 10 bucks, that's not a bad flip either. The next sale is a lot of CDs, and I have an issue. I stacked boxes in front of my drawers for my CDs. So give me just a second. I'm gonna move some stuff around. I'll get the CDs out. I'll be right back. This came out of the big buy, so about 40 cents into each of them. I have Greatest Hits. This one is Laredo. And then Christmas Memories. These are all still factory sealed, although the plastic's ripped on one of them. I know that's notated. And these sold on offer for $10 plus shipping. 4 orders down, 1 to go. It's that book. I picked it up for 20 cents at my local thrift, and it sold for more than 20 cents. Let me grab it. It's going to be this Star Wars Galaxy at War role-playing book. And I just saw Star Wars and scanned it at the store and had no idea it was worth anything until I did. This one had listed at the top end of the comps, but received an offer, and it was within, you know, the comp range. So I took it. This one sold for $43.99 plus shipping. And I believe it's a Wizards of the Coast book. It's the first printing, and I don't know if it's out of print or what. It's not that old. Hopefully I can dig myself out. I meant, look, my death pile is like almost as tall as me. Like I said, I have stuff stuffed, you know, out here where I can't get out the front door, and there's stuff around the corner where you can't see, and it's a mess. But, you know, I'm not going to be able to source now that it's getting cold on Saturdays at yard sales. So I've been buying, and, well, I need to list now. Well, I'm out of the chair. My work day is done, and I have 2 more orders to go out. Everything I showed you earlier was already packed up. I did sell a VHS tape. It is Flying Tigers. It's a big seller. Let me tell you, it sold for $8 free shipping. It's going to cost $3.92 to go out. So that's like a $4 sale, and I might get $2.50 after fees. It probably cost 20 cents. So there's a little bit of profit in there, but not much. But I'm going to pack it up. I'm going to ship it out today. I have stuff in the way. And then the last item for the day, well, I think I made a mistake, everyone. Let me grab it. It's right here. It's this Nordic wear pen, and it's supposed to look like a soccer or football stadium. And it's pretty cool. It's also really heavy. So I picked this up at my hometown thrift on half-off day, and I think I paid $2 for it. I don't think I paid more than $2. It could have been $1.50. And I was excited. I knew Nordic wear could sell well. And I thought, you know, football season's going to be coming up. And well, it was summer, but I knew it was going to be coming up. And so I listed it. And, well, I should have known when I looked at the comps that, you know, like, the top end was selling $20 free shipping. And so that's what I listed at, because I was too stubborn to donate it or whatnot. And, well, I ended up sending a 10% off offer. So this is going out for $18 free shipping. And I should have donated it, right? I should just, it's going to be, let's see how much it's going to cost to ship it. Okay, so I don't have it packed up yet, but guesstimating 3 pounds. I have it set for ground advantage, so that's good. It's going to Michigan, which is close to Illinois. Not close to me, but within our region, so that's good. It looks like ground advantage, it's $8.07. Whew, I just knew it was going to Puerto Rico or Guam or something. But Michigan I can do, and I will not lose money. I'm not really going to make any money. It's going to take a bit to put a box around it. And so that's not bad at all. In fact, it's even cheaper with priority mail. And so I'm probably just going to stick it in a number 7 box. So that'll go out. At least it'll be quick. At least it'll be easy. Mostly painless. But so here's the question. If you buy something that's bad, do you like stick to your guns, list it, and hope for the best? Or are you sensible and not crazy and just, it was a bad buy, donate it immediately, move on? Because this one I didn't move on from, and now I'm wasting time on this one. So anyway, I'm going to get this packed up. It's not going to be too bad. Maybe I'm just being over dramatic, but thank you so much for hanging out there with me today. I still have tons of stuff in my way while I pack up, but I'm going to get that hopefully listed, sorted, and packed. And well, hopefully we'll see them go out the door. I will see you tomorrow on Thursday. It is Thursday, and today is the 2nd of November, and well, I have 4 items on eBay and 1 on Bonanza that sold, and I check Bonanza's website every day before, I start the video just to see if I have any sales, and I never do. And I had one today, and I had no emails, no notifications, no email or notifications from Stripe, which is the payment processor on there. I have PayPal too on there too, but nothing. How was I to know? I don't know, but I'm glad I checked. Anyway, we'll do that one in just a bit, but let me grab the first eBay order. It's a CD, and it's a Christmas CD. It is here, right here, in drawer 2. This is new edition, Christmas all over the world, and I think I had it listed for $7 and took an offer $4 plus shipping on this one. I sold a dog coat, and I moved it off the floor. That way I could get around a little bit better. It's right up here. So this is one of these green ones, and we're looking for a 22-inch. I think they're in the middle. Because, I didn't put them in order. Yeah. Our olive quilted barn coat, 22-inch. It's a pretty big one. This one sold on offer $13.49 plus shipping. Still working around a mess here in the shed, but yesterday I showed you what was on my table, and you may have saw it a second ago. It's all these counter displays, and I moved a couple over to my listing table so I can photograph them today, but you know what? I sold one. It is, well, SP1 sign plaque. I couldn't decide what to use, so I used SP for both. This one is a Cibus, and I don't want to unwrap it, but I do have a second one. This one that sold is just like this one, and I'm going to do a sell similar and sell this one too, but it's exactly the same, and Cibus makes porcelain somethings, and this was the display. I had it listed for $50, but took an offer of $40 plus shipping, and I say that's not bad at all. The next item is 2 boxes of playing cards, and they're actually right there in the corner. Let me pull them out. These decks are exactly the same. They are Frida, and so they have different images of Frida, I think, on them. And I picked these up at a yard sale. I've had them at least a year. It may be 2. I don't remember. But I've had them for a while. They don't take up a lot of space, so I've let them ride. I think I paid $1 for the pair, and these 2 sold for $9.99 plus shipping. And holding something for a year or more and them selling for $10 is right in my wheelhouse. Have you noticed? Yeah. Anyway, sometimes you make bad buys, and sometimes I just let them ride, and eventually they sell, and sometimes they don't. But at one point, I'm going to have to go through here and cull some stuff that's been sitting in my store and stick it in a yard sale or donate it or something. I'm not sure yet, but it's going to have to happen at least by spring. The last item is that item on Bonanza, and it's not a big item. And like I said, I had no idea it sold until I checked the page, and I'm glad I'm, anal retentive about stuff like that and check every day. And well, I'm going to ship it because it sold. It is a pair of VHS tapes I got out of that big $180 CD buy. They're right there. It is Goodfellas and Bugsy. They are still factory sealed. They still have the price tags on them. Anyway, picked these up in that big CD buy, and they're not really worth too much by themselves. I thought they'd sit forever, but they're both kind of gangster movies, so I stuck them together, and they sold for $7.99 plus shipping. And so both they're going to go out, and Bonanza started this new thing where they hold $2 to make you buy postage on their website, and I got to figure that all out because I never buy postage on Bonanza's website, and I'm sure they're losing money to Pirate Ship or whoever I buy from and everyone buys from probably because their site's pretty terrible. But so I'm gonna get these packed up. I got to figure that out. It's gonna be fairly easy. Hopefully, if there's anything weird, of course, I'll let you know. And if anything else sells, I'll let you know too. Today, I'm working on this pile right here. That's the closest to my office chair because I want to get stuff, out of the way so I can actually move while I work. Most of it's Christmas ornaments. There's a lot of train ornaments in here. I have 2 3/4 sets right here. And this one is already listed, which is going to be my template for all the others. And I have to get those ornaments up because it's Christmas buying season. And if I delay too long, I'll miss it. So they're not the most valuable things I picked up, but they're the most time sensitive, I think. So I'm going to get those listed and work on these these plaques and signs. Quick update on the Bonanza thing. I can't tell if they're holding $2 or charging me $2 or not yet, but look at this. They say they have the cheapest shipping, but this is medium L. It's $4.69 for 2 pounds. But look, there's a credit card processing cost of 42 cents. What's up with that? This is the only place that I've seen that charges a processing cost on postage. And what they want me to do is they want me to put a bunch of money in an account on Bonanza and use that, and then it'll take away from the processing thing. But I'm not gonna do that. I sell like one thing like every 3 months. I had 2 in the last 2 months, and that's an anomaly. Yeah, if this is how Bonanza is gonna handle it, make you buy postage on Bonanza and then, you know, charge you extra. We give you the best postage, you don't have to worry, but we're gonna charge you 10% on top. That is not cool at all. My workday is done, and well, I have one more item that's sold. I want to get it out before we go because it's going to be super easy. It's right here, and I stuck it on top off camera so I could find it easily. It's Living It Unusual Suspects with, well, Bill Clinton, Alec Baldwin, Kirk Franklin, many more. Not really sure. I picked it up probably for 50 cents or $1. And this one sold for $3.99 plus shipping. I have this habit of picking up DVDs regardless of what they are, if they're $1 or less, and I've stopped mostly. But this one I've had for a long time. I'm glad to see it go out. It leaves a spot on my shelf for another DVD. No, not another DVD. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out there with me. I will see you tomorrow on Friday. Hold on, not so fast. This is Justin from the future here, and I'm actually editing the video you're watching right now, realizing we're just getting past Thursday, and I'm already over 20 minutes, and it's gonna go way too long if I make it one video. So I didn't plan ahead, but this is now going to be part 1 of the week, and so we're gonna end it here, and we'll wrap up with Friday and Monday sales in part 2, and it'll probably come out a day after this one. So thank you for hanging out there with me in the shed. I do appreciate it. I appreciate every comment, every thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I appreciate you subscribing. Nothing fancy here, not bragging, just showing you what I'm selling and kind of sharing my journey, things I've picked up at that estate sale deal, and my frustration with Bonanza, which now is a closed store. Spoilers ahead. But anyway, thank you so much. I will see you in part 2 in just a few days, so hang in there and stick around for that too. And until then, I hope you have a great day. God bless.